Okay, today we're out here in Naglee Park, which is a super cool neighborhood here in San Jose, rich with history. It was built in the early 1900s and actually is Santa Clara Valley's first subdivision. So when you come out to Naglee Park, you've got to explore 16th Street. Stunning estate homes. It overlooks the William Street Park. Grab a bite to eat at the iconic Naglee Park Garage, and definitely check out some of the historic landmarks like the San Jose Women's Club and General Naglee's 1864 mansion, which is the oldest home here in Naglee Park. Talk about quality construction, right? And while all of these homes have a cool piece of history and a story to tell, today I'm actually going to talk to you about the home behind the home. It's a house of many names. You've heard them referred to as granny flats, in-law suites, backyard cottages, but the official name is ADU, Accessory Dwelling Unit. We're out here today with Stan Acton, owner of Acton ADU, at his latest project here in Naglee Park. He's going to help us dive into ADUs and kind of what they are and why they become so popular. Thank you, Stan.
No problem. I'm looking forward to showing you some of the architectural features and some of the things that make an ADU unique.
Oh, I can't wait to take a look.
Great.
All right, Stan, so what exactly is an ADU?
Okay, an ADU is a full home that's in someone's backyard that contains a kitchen, a bathroom, a closet, and a sleeping area. It can be a bedroom or it can be an open area, but it has to have that sleeping area in order to really qualify to be an ADU.
Gotcha. And you know, ADUs seem to be super popular all of a sudden.
Right.
What happened?
Right. About 4 years ago, the governor signed into legislation some laws that empower individuals to build ADUs and not have local jurisdictions get in the way of them. And the housing crisis and COVID, and all of a sudden ADUs just check all the boxes.
Tell me, what are you finding that's the most common reason people are reaching out, wanting to build these ADUs on their properties?
Yeah, a couple of really big reasons are family and investment. And really over 30 years, if you look at it for 30 years, you find that you have an opportunity to do family and kids and investment and rental and sort of all in one package. And it's an investment that pays back in a lot of ways.
Yeah, and it's an investment that probably has a pretty significant cost. So are people paying cash? Are they financing these homes?
Most people are getting a home equity line of credit or using stock options. There are construction loans available, but those tend to be pretty expensive and pretty slow. But in a pinch, you can use a construction loan.
Okay, so let's say I call you today. Start to finish, how long does it take to get an ADU in my backyard?
Okay, so really there's sort of three phases. There's design, there's permitting, and there's building. Design can take anywhere from a week if you choose one that's already designed. It could take up to 3-4 months if you really want to get detailed. Permitting usually takes anywhere from a month to 3 or 4 months, and the build generally takes about 3-4 months, 4 or 5 months.
Okay, awesome. Yeah, not too bad at all. No. So in Silicon Valley, we're pretty data-driven people. Have you run any numbers, any analytics? Like, what kind of value is this investment going to bring to my property?
Yeah, so that's a great question, and I love the answer. We're just now starting to get valuations that exceed the cost of putting in an ADU. So you put in an ADU, and by the time you're done, your property is actually worth more than, has increased in value more than the amount that you put into the ADU to build it.
Wow, that's incredible. So, you know, they really are a good option. We're seeing them, you know, everywhere in our industry with the vaulted ceilings and all the windows and the light. I mean, it feels like a home, right?
It really is generous.
Yeah,
generous.
It's no tiny home.
It's no tiny home, that's for sure.
Thank you guys for joining me here at Naglee Park and with Stan Acton from Acton ADU. It's been a pleasure. I appreciate it so much.
Yeah, no problem. Really appreciate the opportunity. Thanks for having me.
Absolutely.